Imagine the scene. You're living your life normally, without realizing that, right at this very moment, the entire planet is moving at an astonishing speed, almost 1,700 kilometers per hour. It's this rotation that keeps our days and nights balanced, that allows gentle winds, the tides, and even the very air we breathe. But now, think about something terrifying. What if, suddenly, this movement simply stopped? What would happen to you, to me, to all of us? Get ready, because the answer is far darker than you can imagine. And before we dive into this dark journey, make sure to like this video, and subscribe to the channel Dr. Knows It All. Because here you'll always discover secrets science prefers not to leave in the open. At the exact moment the Earth stopped, our entire world would be hurled forward. Like passengers in a speeding car without seatbelts, we would be thrown against any obstacle. Entire cities would crumble into ruins in fractions of a second. Skyscrapers would fall like houses of cards, and nothing would remain standing. The oceans would rise into gigantic waves, capable of swallowing entire countries within minutes. Imagine continents being reshaped before your very eyes, mountains sinking under the weight of water, and deserts turning into seas. This would only be the first act of an unprecedented spectacle of destruction. And if you think that's the worst of it, wait until you understand the second act of this apocalypse. Our atmosphere, which travels along with the Earth, would keep moving even if the planet itself had stopped. The result? Winds with the force of billions of bombs exploding at once. Invisible furies would rip everything from the ground. Buildings, trees, animals, people. Hurricanes that would make any storm we've ever seen look like a summer breeze would sweep across the world in minutes, turning everything into dust. The Earth, once full of life, would become a field of ruins and silence, marked only by the deafening sound of destruction. But this would be only the beginning of our agony. With the rotation interrupted, days and nights would cease to exist as we know them. One side of the planet would be eternally under the blazing sun, burning like a furnace, evaporating seas, and reducing forests to ashes. The other side would plunge into eternal darkness and cold, freezing oceans and burying cities under endless ice. The Earth would be divided into two worlds, fire and ice, and the only possible place to survive would be a narrow strip between light and shadow, an unstable zone where life would be nearly impossible. Now imagine the few survivors trying to endure this chaos. No energy, no food, no resources. The struggle would no longer be against the environment, but against ourselves. Wars for water and shelter would be inevitable, while every second would become a battle for survival. Humanity, which has faced plagues, wars, and natural disasters, would find itself against a far greater enemy, the very collapse of natural order. Perhaps a few could resist, but it would only be a matter of time before cold, heat, or hunger erased what remained of civilization. And in the end, the blue planet, once full of life, would become a silent rock, orbiting the sun but motionless, without the energy that once sustained seas, forests, and cities. The question that remains is, could this scenario really happen? Or is it just a reminder of how our existence depends on invisible yet essential movements? If you've made it this far, it proves you're ready to hear truths most people prefer to ignore. So don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, Dr. Knows It All, and turn on the notification bell, because there are still many dark secrets of the universe waiting to be revealed, and you won't want to miss them.